we are here with our student, Alexis. He actually is enrolled in our gym and has his 2 sons here. So when did you guys start training?
My eldest son started training here about 2.5 years ago, and my youngest son about a little over a year and a half ago.
And yourself?
I was about a year ago.
Okay, awesome. And how did you find out about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What made you choose Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out of all the martial arts?
So, you know, exercise is important for kids, but also I wanted them to have, I wanted there to be a component of self-defense, being able to protect themselves and developing a level of comfort and being in, you know, difficult situations. So this was actually a bit of a debate with me and my wife. You know, she, being Korean, wanted to send them down the road for Taekwondo. I was able to negotiate Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, thinking that should my kids be in a situation where they're confronted by a bully, they would be able to neutralize the situation without throwing punches and kicks, and essentially without contributing more aggression to a situation and making it worse. And the idea, I think the scenario that I was able to get my wife to, you know, based on getting her to agree, the scenario that I put forward was this: look, if a bully that comes to my kids in school starts to throw a punch, he'll block the punch, he'll take them down, wrap them up, the teacher will come, break the fight up. The bully will be taken to the principal's office, and our kids will, you know, maybe get the applause and go back to a seat and business as usual, and nothing negative on their school record. And that was really important to me.
Definitely, definitely. And there's so many schools. What made you choose ours?
So, when I was thinking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I immediately thought of Gracie Barra. When I think of, and not knowing much about Jiu-Jitsu prior to enrolling them, what I did know was Gracie Barra was the premier institution for learning Jiu-Jitsu. So I looked it up online and realized there was one in the neighborhood, and then I started researching, well, who's this Romulo Barra? And I realized, like, wow, I'm sitting on the doorstep of a world champion, so there's no better place for me to enroll my kids and myself. You know,
Great to hear. And do you think your kids have benefited from our program?
Absolutely, absolutely. They're so confident. And not just my kids. I've seen so many kids come in here with their tail between their legs, and it's amazing to see how they blossom, and they're confident, and they're not running around being aggressive. They're happy, but they're just super confident. Yeah, it's amazing. They've grown so much because of it.
Great. And personally, what skills have you learned from Jiu-Jitsu?
A lot. So I came here, I was training Krav Maga for a couple of years, and I came here, obviously I was watching my kids learn, it was really interesting to me, but at the point in my Krav Maga training when we had to start fighting on the ground, I wasn't doing so well. So I said, you know, I need to go and strengthen my ground game, and so I came here to learn it. Consequently, I've kind of drifted away from Krav. I've stopped Krav. I've developed such a love for this. I'm totally hooked on this. I'm 47. I've put myself in 2 competitions, and I will continue going so long as my body can keep up. I will continue to do that.
That's great.
It's a lifestyle. It really is. Yeah, it's a good thing.
That's great. Thank you so much.